Hey guys, it's Raven, and I'm back with another episode of Dragon Age Origins. So let's get into it. I'm super excited because I love this game. But if you guys have any recommendations for any other games I should play, definitely let me know in the comments. So let's get going to Lothering.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Let's see. You've been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Okay. Ready to hear some news.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Let's see. Is there any way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Art?
He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Won't the Circle do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Loghain might have to say about it.
Where would Loghain be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more
Then
directions.
you have a plan.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I'm not sure any of this is a good idea.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
Alright, I'm ready.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Alright. Let's go. Let's zoom out.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Delighted.
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
So, depending on what followers you have, because we can get more, we will later. Depending on who you have out following you, they have their own banter, and so, like, if I have Alistair with Morgan, we'll hear more of Morgan berating him and Alistair defending himself and stuff like that. So they argue a lot. Whereas if, like, you know, yeah, I'm not going to say more to that because then I'll spoil who's following us. But either way, you know, depending on the followers, depends on the banter that you'll hear. And some of it's pretty funny, so.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
So we can talk to that guy. He'll
It's
give
just
us a little more
guess, but I'm
background on the
thinking
area.
Everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
We'll talk to them, actually, because they're a little side thing.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What happened?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Yep. Good luck. There's this crate here. We'll grab that. I actually need to offload some stuff because I'm getting kind of full. There's some rubble here. Oh yeah, we're getting really close. So what we'll do is we'll talk to this little boy because he's another little like side banter thing.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends.
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Let's see. Go to the chantry.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Did the ears give me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Alright, so there was the option to give him some money, but it really doesn't change anything. How much am I carrying? Ooh. There's this chantry board. We'll give you some side quests while you're in town.
Mankind as well as a few coppers.
Then we can run up to this merchant.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Let's see. Don't you think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think we can compromise, right?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker
Yeah,
watch
well.
over your path.
And see, so I did something that Morgan disapproved of. It's mostly she doesn't like. I don't know really how to explain her attitude. I like her as a character, and if you break that like hard outer shell, she's a pretty good person. So let's talk to him and Syl.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
I am.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Wouldn't you think you'd want me to? Let's see. So I know. Oh wait, this is his stuff. Oops. Let's sell these. And then we'll sell this, because I know I don't need them. We'll sell that, this, that, those, these. We'll hold on to the runes. That's a gift that I can hold on. These are gifts. These are just worthless stuff. Alright, that gives us a few more slots. I'm not going to sell everything because there are a few followers we can get in this town. So we'll do that first.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children!
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
How did you escape?
No, I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn.
Not evil.
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
You're not honoring her death.
Are you calling me a coward?
Calling you an idiot.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Alright.
Your king is dead. There is
Excuse
no
me?
hope.
Excuse me? Who are you talking to? Who's talking? Alright, we'll grab this. Take that. and then we'll go in there in a minute, because I'm going to go grab those 2 followers. We don't want to miss them. Well, we don't want to... There's no point in having to go back in there and then come out.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's
Listen to
directed
the
at
banter.
me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Alright, so we'll go start the...
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
You know what about them.
Tisra.
This is one of them.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I'm Raven.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land.
The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Alright, so we started the quest to get him unlocked.
People here are already desperate.
Now we can start the quest. Well, now we'll go in here and get the other follower.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Alright. So, this. That stuns most of them. We'll hit him with one of these, and one of those, and one of them.
Okay, I'm done with you now. Maker.
And then he'll explode. Yep. We'll attack him. Let's watch his health.
Fools! Try not to look too impotent. It's embarrassing.
As you desire.
Hey, watch it!
Defend yourself.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Grey Wardens didn't betray the king.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
Tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you try to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Raven.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I will need help, that's true.
That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well, I won't turn away. Help.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Alright, so she's a rogue, which is helpful because that means she can pick locks. So we'll take her instead of Doggo, even though I love Barkspawn McGee.
Or did I do really badly back there? And so
Go
I
ahead
shall.
and grab all this stuff.
What is it?
Have everyone hold their spot. We'll have her go
Right
open
away.
this chest so we don't have to worry about everyone following. Cool. Open that barrel. Nice. Pile. Okay. Let's see. We'll switch back. Alright, and now, so he has a quest for us that I think one of us has the ability to do. I don't know if anyone actually knows how to make potions. Can't remember. Powers. Journal. Boy, you'd think I'd remember this stuff. Ah, it's K. Okay, K brings up skills, which is weird. I can make potions. Alistair can't do much. Morgan can make better potions than I can. Okay, so Liliana can make poisons, which will help us with that quest. So we'll go ahead and go here.
You're here about... I got other gear to sell.
Sure, I didn't mean to skip that. You're out of food?
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you... Oh, farewell. Didn't mean to do that, actually. So we'll talk to him
You're
again.
here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know any well-paying work?
Check the chantry's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I have dabbled.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I can get the ingredients?
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Show me what you got. Alright, so for Liliana to make the potions, or the poisons, I don't think he actually has the stuff. Which is fine. I can get it by doing some of the Chantry quests. So we'll actually go ahead and equip Liliana with some stuff. And myself as well, in case I can use anything. Let's see. Nothing in there. Alistair. We have the Warden Sword. This axe doesn't do as much damage, but I think it has... Actually, I don't know why. What's the point? I don't know. That's a two-handed weapon, so it won't be helpful to you. Let's see. We'll go here. Thane helmet is not nearly as good. I'm trying to... Alistair's my tank, so I want to keep him that way. Morgan, I'm going to make... I think she's got everything she needs, really. So now we have Liliana. Liliana's a rogue, so her best thing is daggers and bows. So I'm going to equip her with bow, because I don't want her up in the fight. Because then that means less people have to worry about getting hit by AoE spells. Excuse me. She needs a little more strength to wear that, huh? We'll give her the Chasant robes, just because they'll give her some defense. She's wearing boots already. I'm not going to give her medium armor, because it'll slow her down. So armor actually determines... Fatigue determines how much you spend on skills as far as stamina goes. Like, it's one of the... If you have more fatigue, you have... it costs more. So it's good to have, like, your... You know, your DPS is wearing less, like, heavy armor. So that's why I do that. We're going to give her that. We're going to give her... She's wearing a necklace. Give her the Wicked Oath ring. Actually, wasn't she wearing... Yeah, that's her necklace. So we'll have her keep that. Let's see. And then there's really nothing else. So that's that. Oh, and then this guy right here, you can actually get some side quests from him as well.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
What can I do? Oh, actually, why should I help?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
Okay, how can I help?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauram, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Appreciate it. Alright, so this chest now has quests in it.
As you
So I can
desire.
just take them. So we'll just accept those. And so you, with these, you really have to... here we go. They're right here. So you have to read up on them, and then their things, I don't believe, pop up. So, like, we know there's someone in Lothering we need to look out for. Yeah, so right now we know there's someone in Lothering. I know where he is, so that's always helpful. But now that we've gotten her, it'll make getting the Kunari Sten out. These two require give quests, so we'll go ahead and do hers. The other lady that you guys saw, she's actually one of the
you taken care of.
one of the exploits you can use to get infinite money and experience. Actually, I want to help you.
We don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
So...
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I don't need them here.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Alright, so that's a chest. We'll have Liliana go ahead and unlock it. Take that stuff. I'm actually going to use her to walk around, just in case we run into any more chests.
Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive
As you
fear
like.
of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
What?
Never mind.
I love their banter. It's really good. It's funny. So we'll grab these later. We'll go ahead and go inside. He is another like background character. You can get some background information from him if you guys wanted to talk to him. This guy.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers.
Go ahead and talk to him.
Who might you be?
I'm Grey Warden.
I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the King's death. You know this, I hope.
We didn't do that.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Is there any way you can help?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Oh, where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Tell me more of something
If the
else.
matter is important, certainly.
What can you tell me? Well, actually, have you heard any recent
Other
news?
than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Most people consider Loghain a hero.
Tern Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem... Oh, about the bandits.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Let's see. You know what? Let's try this out.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
So Sir Donnell, we can talk to. We actually have a quest for him anyway.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donnell? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet the Arl, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Let's see, do you actually do
If
any
Arl
advice?
Eamon were well, I have little doubt he would assist you. My quest, however, remains the same.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Let's see. Let's see. Your friend is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Sorry about your friend. Actually, I dealt with the bandits.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Let's see, I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Alright. So now, we'll go looking around.
Chant of light scattered in the dark.
Bookshelves and bookcases will actually give us codex stuff. So in case you guys want to know any of that, it's right there. And like I said, I could make a video reading about the lore of the world. I do love it a lot, so I'm more than happy to talk about it. Here's the guy for one of the irregular quests.
What can I do for you?
I have a letter from the Blackstones.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then
I'll
shall
take what's in the cabinet.
the Maker return to the Black City in
We'll
heaven.
go in here.
And then shall the...
There's a book there. And then we can talk to the revered mother about setting...
Good day,
Ignari
Sister
free.
Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor.
Ugh.
What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are
Actually, I just
unusual
met her.
times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Alright, so that gives us another DPS character, because Stan is actually a two-handed warrior, which is why I've been holding on to some of the gear that I have. After we get him equipped, stuff like that, we can actually go ahead and start selling a bunch of the stuff that I've been holding on to. So we'll go do that now, and then we'll start on the Chantry board quests, just so we can pile up some money, and hopefully we might even get a level on somebody that will allow us to...
You do not truly think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
Okay, so we'll go and release him. And as I was saying, you know, hopefully we'll get enough levels between us that someone can invest into the trap making, and then we can I can show you guys that exploit.
More of me.
The key.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Let's see. Thank you, Sten. I'm glad to have you.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Alright. So we'll actually put Morgan away.
Blast and damnation.
Because we don't need her right now. But we'll take Sten. So we can go ahead and equip him with stuff. Sten, like I said, is a two-handed warrior. So we'll give him the Chasing Blade. Because it's better than the Darkspawn Axe. We'll give him heavy armor. Actually, we might give him medium armor. And give Alistair heavy armor. So that way... Actually, it doesn't look like we have any heavy armor. We have massive armor. Medium armor is better. Because it'll cover him. But also, it'll, you know, still make him a little tanky. So we'll give him chainmail. There we go. And we'll give him the Thane helmet. And now we'll give him that. Actually, we'll give him this. Then we'll give him... That's it, really, for now. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. I think that's it for now. We could put Liliana in this. Doesn't look like we have any gloves though, so I think the chasing robes will actually be better. We're gonna hold on to that. And I think that's it. I think we're good for now. So let's go sell off this stuff, start those side quests from the Chantry board. It looks like we're really close to a level, so hopefully we can get that skill soon. And then I can show you guys that exploit. So we'll go over here, take the Chantry board quests, accept that. Now what we'll actually do is change out my party. Because I don't need Sten. I need Morgan. And that'll give us that. Let's work on everyone's, not that, tactics. That's what we need to do. So, Alistair's good, I'm good, Morgan's good. We'll work on Liliana's. Self, anytime. She needs to activate, yeah, okay, so that's good. Self, health below 10%. She's going to need to use a health cultist, which is more important than anything else. Then we'll go self, no, not self, enemy, nearest visible, and then just usability. We'll use, actually, self, that's not what I wanted, self, being attacked by melee, usability, not below the belt. That's not the one I wanted. Where is it at? Dirty fighting. There we go. So anytime she's being attacked by melee damage, she's going to use this ability which stuns the person attacking her. Now she'll activate Song of Valor, Rapid Shot, and then anytime her health falls below that threshold, she'll use a potion. So go ahead and save that. And then we'll go take care of this Chantry board quest. go over here, because I know there's a chest back here. There's also some elf root. We'll take that. And then back here is a chest that Liana can open.
What now?
And I believe if I remember right, she opens it and she got 20 experience, which means everyone else got 20 experience. I'll go ahead and grab this elf root, and then I know there's some bandits right there, so I'll unpause. And then we'll go ahead and insect the guy in the middle.
Now this is more like it. A fine blow.
Dang it, of course he came and attacked me.
I tried to be merciful.
Alright, so we're actually going to do this on Alistair. We'll attack this bandit and steal some health. Go ahead and weaken him.
Aha! What to do?
You should run while you can.
I should like a
We'll heal Alistair some more. And we'll start attacking these archers.
Father! Ha
And it looks like I need to... Yeah.
All right. Delighted.
Character.
Such talent!
I never liked this part.
Looks like we're hitting the wall right there.
Here comes trouble.
Alright. We've already got almost a level up from that, so... let's grab this bandit stuff. Dagger. Alright. So tactics are actually really important. They're game changing. I don't remember if I told you guys that the last time, but they are important. They can change whether a fight is won or lost. This landmark tree, I'll just show you guys. We'll replace Alistair and bring out Bark Spawn-io, and then Bark Spawn will actually just pee on the tree, and he gets a buff in this area. So Abari dominance, so now he's tougher. He's a big strong boy now. Yes. But we'll take Alistair because he's a better tank. There should be some spiders over here that we can get these stuff to craft those poisons for that one guy. So
alright, battle it is then.
Go ahead and
now this is more
that. There we go.
You should run while you can.
I'm actually gonna go up here so I can help Alistair by... Oh, that's not good. Okay, she froze one of them, so we'll go ahead and stun.
And so I shall.
And that'll help us out. We'll actually infect this guy. We'll heal Alistair.
And so I shall.
And this, once this spider dies, yeah, that'll help. So I'll take... Okay. Oh. Not sneaky. Hey, we got our level up. Perfect. So let's take all this toxic extract and I believe it's three venom should be enough for him.
Delighted.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's go ahead and I don't know what I'm doing in the inventory. Let's go ahead and level up. We'll go ahead and put it into more magic. And it looks like, yeah, Blood Mage is locked. So I'm going to show you guys how to unlock all of these. This one's locked, but I'll show you how to unlock that one later. It looks like these aren't locked yet. Shapeshifter, I want it to be so good, but it's not. Like it sounds so good in theory, but it's not. It's kind of bad. Morrigan has that one already. So every follower you get is already going to have a specialty. And when you get to a certain relationship with them, you can have them teach it to you, or you can unlock them in other ways. And I'll show you guys how to do that. We're actually going to take... should we take Spirit Healer or Arcane Warrior? I think... we'll take Arcane Warrior. Just so... because I can't remember all the skills. That's right. So now, if I do this, I can actually wear and use weapons, and it just depends on now. It depends on my magic instead of my strength. It just costs a little more fatigue, right? So, depending on the skills that I took, the spells, right? So there are certain spells you can use with your weapons out. There's certain ones that require you to put your hands down or your weapon away. As far as it comes to like using your sword, but really I take it because flipping around, because you can get all of this, which are passives, and like combat magic grows additional bonus to attack, defense, and damage while in that mode. In this mode, excuse me. And then this one, now I only partially exist in the physical realm while combat magic is active. Spanning the gap between the real world and the Fade grants a bonus to mana regeneration and a chance to avoid attacks, which is really good when you become the target of spells, or not spells, but when you pick up all the aggro. So I'm actually going to become now a dual-wielding person, basically. A dual-wielding warrior. So let's go with the enchanted dagger. It doesn't look like I have any shields that I can use. Actually, those might be, yeah, they're in armor. So I might actually use them. We're gonna use a small shield. Oh, I can use this one, actually. But, see, here's my thing. I take that every time, and I don't actually know why I do it. It is good in theory. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's give it a try. Because what I can do is later on I can actually reset my character. So it doesn't really become a problem to take things. Let's activate this, which is going to sit back here. Put that there for now. And then I'll take this elf fruit.
Why do they attack?
That is near me. And it looks like I've become targeted by somebody. So let's do this.
Alright, battle it is then.
So you saw how I had to put up my sword and shield to activate that spell. So it's kind of like it's a trade-off.
And so I shall.
Because it takes you time to. Let's heal Alistair. But I didn't need to put up my sword and shield to heal Alistair. Let's see. Paralyze this guy. There we go. We'll target him now. Actually, let's see if I have to. Yeah, walking bomb requires me to put up my sword and shield. So it's sometimes I don't know how to. If you wanted to become like a heavy-duty like warrior, but also a mage, it can be worth it. You can also just be like a support warrior. Like you saw, I can heal Alistair while I'm still fighting. So. And I think I actually do more damage than Alistair because my magic is so high, and all of my use of weapons now actually depends on my magic and not my strength. And because Alistair's strength isn't super high, like right now my strength is 11, my magic is 29, whereas Alistair, his strength is a 20. Right, so I'm doing more damage than Alistair. His constitution is higher by a mile. Well, actually, yeah, it's like double mine. So it's kind of one of those, it depends on how you want to play kind of situations. And you have to learn, you kind of want the spells that you don't have to put your stuff away. because otherwise you're wasting time putting them up, and then, you know, it takes longer to cast the spell. So, okay, so weakness doesn't require me to put it up. I don't know. Arcane Bolt doesn't require me to put it up. So, and then healing doesn't require me to put it up. Oh. There we go. So now I've stunned some people. And now, see, I can kind of, what we'll do is we'll infect the guys in the back, and then I'll work on killing these guys with Alistair. Let's heal him. And then later on, we can make Morgan a healer, which will be helpful because then I'd have to worry less about keeping Alistair alive. Which actually might be the next set of spells that I teach Morgan, is how to heal. Oh, run. Alistair got to level up. Perfect. I don't think we missed anything back here as far as their stuff. I think I was grabbing it as we ran. But I think we just finished that quest. We want to keep Alistair tanky, right? See how he has the Templar specialization. So he's best to set to hunt down. So like when you're doing your tactics, he's set that you want him to attack magic users first because he has these abilities, right? So his passive, Templars or Enforcers, each Templar melee hit against an enemy spellcaster drains his mana. So he's good to have, you know, doing that. So just something to keep in mind. Is you definitely want to read up on the specializations and stuff. I know this requires me to put that away. That does not. This does. That does. So I know this one does, but it's definitely going to be useful when we're surrounded. So we'll keep it out. We'll go turn in this quest. So what I've done now is I've sorted it by the way I want to use them. So like 1, I want to weaken them first, and then I want to hit them with a bolt, you know, and then healing anyone who gets hurt, and then if I get surrounded, mind blast them. So there's that. Morgan, once I get a new level for her, you see how so this is cool, but it's not very effective. So I don't think it's not. She can't use spells in that mode really.
Blessed
Which
are
is
the peacekeepers,
mages.
champions of the just.
Bread and butter.
Delighted.
So, go ahead and accept. Oh, hey, I didn't accept it. Excuse me. Accept. Thank you. Let's go. And so now I probably should have taken it. Or I'm probably going to take it the next time I level up. But this one, every time someone dies, I drain their body. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but some of the bodies will become skeletons instantly in this aura that I'm giving off. They give me mana. But the way I want it is now that I'm going to be in the fight near everything, I want to get the spell that allows me to drain health from dead bodies. So that way as I'm fighting, I get health back. Because I'm not too worried about my mana. Oh, what am I fighting now? Wolves. Here we go. So I'm surrounded. So the best thing for me to do is mind blast everything. Then weak him, hit him with the arcane bolt, and then he's basically dead. What I should have done is actually kept that spell, explosive spell out. I think they're all targeting, for the most part, most of them are targeting Alistair. Actually, it looks like I'm getting hit the same. So let's heal myself. And then weaken him with the bolt, so that should instantly kill him. Then we can go ahead and do this. I didn't hit the guy that was hitting Alistair though, so we'll heal him before he dies.
As you desire.
Do you resist an arcane bolt, my guy?
All right.
Begin the onslaught.
Kill Alistair again. There we go. So it's kind of effective in a way. Late game, I think it's super broken. Paired with the blood mage specialty. And people do talk about your specializations when you get your camp set up, so it's just something to keep in mind. I think you can even lose approval and stuff depending on which ones you pick, so it's just something to think about. And you know, it's really based off your play style and how you want to roleplay. Let's weaken him and hit him with that arcane bolt, and then we'll get in that face. Yeah, see, he's frozen. And then we'll mind blast. Oh, you're attacking that bear, so I'll attack this one. Bolt. So he's chasing Liliana. He's dead. Perfect. So we've got that done. So yeah. Really, the wisp isn't going to be useful to me either anymore. So I think getting rid of that will be helpful, because it increases my spell damage, but I think I'm going to rely... You know what? My dexterity is not really all that high, so using a shield isn't really... Because if you go... What am I doing? Character, sorry. So if you go here, dexterity determines dodge, and it determines block. The Constitution determines your health points and your physical resistance. Strength determines physical resistance and intimidation. Your prerequisite for using weapons and armor increases melee combat and increases damage from all weapons except for crossbows and stabs. Dexterity melee points by 5 for each point, increases attack score and range combat, increases defense by 1 for each point purchased. Willpower is my mana or stamina and contributes to mental resistance. My magic increases spell power, increases effectiveness of potions, prerequisite for higher level staves and spells, and contributes to mental stuff. Cunning, effectiveness of rogue talents, prerequisite for many skills, contributes to armor penetration, mental resistance, and persuasion. So each one of these has their own thing. You can see right now that I'm at 67%, so it's really not ideal. I really shouldn't be using this stuff because I'm using so much. Honestly, I might stick with being a mage for a little while until we get to the later game. Just because on this mode, the Arcane Warrior channels magic inward, trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage, or a Might and Fade Shroud additionally regardless. Okay, so yeah, I could keep that. So this is what, so like if I deactivate that, my fatigue is only like 14%. So, and either way, I can use weapons and armor with or without it on. So I think we'll stick with this on. This will give me. So if you're wearing lighter armor, you're less of a threat, right? But you see effectiveness, duration of spells, as well as staff damage. So this will increase how much damage I'm doing as well. Armor, defense increases the chance of dodging or parrying physical attacks. So I'm at a 51. Yeah. So whereas with Liliana's a 68, Morgan's a 52, and Alistair's a 67. So he's not, you know, I'm actually the lowest in the group right now, which is kind of bad. Whereas I think if I take this off, oh, actually it went down. So it's just one of those things you have to think about depending on how you want to play. Honestly, I might reset my character when we get to camp, because I'm not sure if I actually want to play as an Arcane Warrior. but either way. So yeah, let me go ahead and equip all of the stuff I was using before. I think I gave Morgan my bitter staff, but that's okay. She can keep it for now. Yeah, let's go. Which means I need to put my spells back on. We can boop, boop, boop. Paralyze. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, I want this there before that. So, the weaken targets of energy, inflicting penalties to attack and defense as well as reducing its movement speed unless it passes physical resistance check. So this is actually one of the best skill trees, along with, I think the bottom part of Spirit is probably my favorite. And as soon as I can reset my character, I probably will. Because there's some talents that I took that I needed early game that I'm going to not need later on. So
let him take notice and shine up. All would...
you know, I'm just going to skip that stuff, honestly. He's just preaching some chantry stuff. And if you guys want to listen to it, you guys go for it. I'm just going to take that off for now. Excuse me. You get back to your spot. Thank you. So we're going to head towards doing story stuff because we've completed every side quest here for now. Here we go.
We done heard what was said. Your reward. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oof, forgot about this. Okay, so we'll weaken him, paralyze him, and then poison him. We'll do this because everyone's around us. Boom, just killed a bunch of people. I think I brought my aggro up by doing that, but that's okay. Ooh, let's see. Oh, a lot of people are on Liliana. Let's heal her, because she's getting beat up right now. And then weaken him, hit him with the bolt. Now I've got his attention.
So I shall.
Save some dignity.
Oh, that's okay. I see. I forgot. So once Liliana gets leveled up, I need to give her something known as melee mage. I'll actually show you guys, or not melee mage, but melee archer. Did I skip her? Yeah, I did. So right here, melee archer. Experience fighting in tight quarters has taught the archer to fire without interruption, even when being attacked. So if you're using an archer and they get hit while they're trying to shoot an arrow, they're going to get interrupted, which means they're not going to be able to shoot, which becomes a problem, because then they're not actually doing any damage. They're just taking hits for nothing. And so you want to get them that as soon as possible if you plan on making someone an archer. I make all of the rogues that you can recruit. Even like when I play rogue, I stay as an archer because it keeps you from getting hit with the friendly fires often, because you're staying in the back, and then you know you can use your archer skills to stun, and if anyone gets too close, you can take care of that. So, all right, so here we are. We are going to actually not him. So we're going to weaken him. Stun him, hit him with one of these, hit him with one of them, hit him with a little bit of this. See if I can weaken him again, or at all. Okay. So, Alistair's actually really low, and so am I. But, ooh, I'm really low. Oof! Dang, the explosion actually just killed me. So, Liliana. Pinning shot. Boop. I'm actually going to use this time to sort Liliana's stuff. Just in case we ever have to. Oh. Alright. So.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sander. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
It's weird Darkspawn were coming from that direction. But anyway, we'll go ahead and let Mage. That's another Codex side quest that is unmarked. Okay, I forgot Liliana is the one I'm controlling because I got hurt. So I would, in this moment, right, if I were traveling and wasn't expecting to go to camp right after this, then I would be using a lesser injury kit because I don't want, especially where's the injury right here. Penalty cunning, remove this injury, use an injury kit or visit the party camp. So I got a cracked skull. That guy bashed my head in. So I'd use an injury kit if I were out exploring, but I can just return to camp, which is this next thing we'll be doing. But I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, if you guys are playing, you know, maybe you're using this as a walkthrough or a guide or whatever, I hope I'm helpful. And in the next episode, I will be showing you guys, hopefully I'll be showing you guys the exploit with that character that I didn't talk to that had the quest. I'll be able to show you that exploit, and you guys will be able to use it. You know, as long as you don't go into the story past this next sequence, you'll be able to use her for as long as you want. But as soon as you start moving forward in the story, you can't talk to her. I'm not going to tell you why or how, but you're not going to be able to talk to her. So if you're going to use it, don't go too far in the story. Use it, and honestly, if you're going to use it, just use it before, get set up and use it before you leave Lothering, and then you don't have to worry about it. You can literally talk to her, use the exploit, get yourself to max level and more gold than you have any business having in the game by using her and talking to her and using her exploit, and you know, then you can go through the rest of the story max level. And on easy, you just basically wipe everything you touch. On hard, you know, the game is tracking with you, and it doesn't really make a difference. Then you have the problem of you're stuck with the low level weapons you have until you get the chance to buy more. So you have to be careful. So just keep that in mind. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know, leave a like, comment. If you want to see more, subscribe. Leave comments in the, you know, leave suggestions in the comments for what games you guys want to see me play, you know, what you guys think I can do better, stuff like that. So, because I'm happy to, I read all of them, I'm happy to read them, and, you know, let's get that last episode of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice to 20 likes so I can release my review video. I'm holding on to that. I actually recorded it right after finishing the game, so that way all of my thoughts and feelings were fresh from the game. So if you guys want to see that, let's get that video to 20 likes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you guys have a good day. See ya!